What's going on, people? This is another episode of Street Fighter First Strike Online Edition. Now, I kind of wanted to go through my favourite character this time, which is Sean. So, this is kind of an episode where I forgot to add this in my earlier run. But at this point, I was just like, yeah, let me add this through. So, kicking it off with a terrible taunt and a kick to the face. I had to come back with a headbutt, come back with a jump kick. But he was destroying me at the moment with Ryu. So at this point,
it's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Yeah, he destroyed me. But on to the second round, and this one was a lot more interesting because at the same time, I was going through this terrible round, but I had to find a way to corner him. So the whole point was to corner him, make sure he didn't come out, but I failed in the meantime. He parried, and at the same time, he was cornering me, so it was kind of like a mixed match. So at this point, I was just like, yo, let me just knock him out good. Because all the blocks that he was doing was annoying me, and he kept on tornado kicking me again. But I got him in the corner there, didn't do my Hadou bust in time, so I got kicked to the face. Until now. So it got to the point where I was cornering him, and then Hadou bust. Thank God I missed that one, because that would have been KO'd. But this one was the third round where I thought, it could have been a lot better. But now, this one was just like, oh, let me just corner him again, go with the same tactic because it's clearly working, until he decided to outdo me and smart me with the Hadou bust. I kind of got some damage done. But I could have parried here. And I thought I had it, but clearly not. So at this point, I just got kicked to the face and lost the first round. So that's that. Moving on to the second match, and I thought, you know what, let me try Sean again. I'm still passionate about Sean, still want to beat Ryu, and honestly, let's just say, and that happened. So this was an interesting clash, because this one was where I was just using a different super because Hadou burst was weak, but at the same time, Soyukan is my favourite super anyway from Sean, and I managed to get the combos pretty fast. So at this point, this was where the round ended a bit faster than usual. He kept on grabbing me as well, and his damage was a lot bigger as well, so that I haven't had a way out. I nearly missed that one, but I didn't miss that one. On to the second round, and this one, I gotta say, man, I could have done the tornado already earlier on, but he grabbed me, then Soyukan'd me, and again, it got to the point where he tried it to corner me there. His parrying was pretty good too. Throws was good too. And his critical hits were good too. He was destroying me there. He was playing smart. But that's the thing. You got to come through real fast. And that's what I mean by fast. And I lost the second match. But I wasn't going to give up. I wanted to try one more time. I couldn't go on without having to not win. So I went back, still same move, but let's just hope I went with a different tactic. But clearly his tactic was just smarter than mine. So at this point, I just thought, nah, this ain't going to be it. So there we go. Another kicks were involved in this game too. But this one was just more crucial, man. Like, I could have done different ways of comboing and doing all of the other stuff that I was good at with Sean, but no, I just was rusty as hell, man. I was disappointed with myself for not winning, but at this point, I will just have to hold on with the L's. On to the second round, and this one, yep, right in the face. Second round was just like, he was dominating me. I wasn't getting a lot of hits until now. But at the same time, the situation that I was in, I kept on my ground, but I just got hit again. But I still managed to try and keep the lower attacks coming. So the whole point was the waiting game. But that didn't take long. And I lost again. Now, this is going to take a while to do 100 wins. So as you can see, I lost in that game, and tell you what, I just wanted to switch up and play Ken. Ken is just the character to go to when it comes to a lot of things, really. His combos are just so versatile. But oh, that was bad. Oh, and bad again. He's known for doing the same fucking moves every time, and it was just annoying me. So eventually I had to find my way to cut the corners and just do the same thing that he done. I too hate the blocking in this game as well. But I got the win in the end. On to the second round. And this one was more of a dominant one for me. Despite all of that, I actually just enjoyed the second round. It was just so challenging. And that Sean was very annoying. But I also thought the specials would do the trick.
Yes! 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 No! No! No!
No, never mind. It just gets blocked every time I use it. So eventually, I just decided, fuck it. Don't really need that shit. Just decided to do what I needed to do, which was just try and do as many kicks, but I lost. On to the final round, and this one is more of an interesting one. He wasn't doing as many moves as I thought he would. Got the specials in the end. That was a firecracker. So yeah, eventually he found his way into doing more combos. So did I. Then he started to try and block my tornado kick, but didn't do it. But he was very intimidating as a fighter, to be honest. So the block again every time. Sometimes you don't use your specials in the right time, but you know when to block them when someone else does it. So at the same time, I did my thing. He tried to come at me. I needed to step back because I knew he was going to kick, and then end it with a fireball. So yeah, that's pretty much that. Won the first round. Now on to the second round, and we got Sean again versus Ken again. But this time, this is more of a win-win situation for me. I wanted to continue the streak, but I don't know if I could. So eventually it was going off to a horrible start for me, but eventually I found my feet for a little time. He decided then to just block as much, but I did the tornado kick. Same thing here, and then another punch and another punch. Then my special get blocked, but he destroyed me. So you know what, I ain't gonna falter him for this one. But this one here, I tried to see if I could come back, but didn't. On to the second round, and this time, yeah, this is the favorite Sean kind of customization that I like. He reminds me a bit of Ryo when he customizes as that, but Ken's customization is pretty good too. I do like the yellow. But yeah, he's destroying me. That Soryu cannon is so sick, but I just wish he did not destroy me like that. He done me dirty in the second one. But now we're on to the final round, and we did another Sean versus Ken. This time I'm more of doing the same usual move, because I didn't want to do Shoryuken, because sometimes it can fool you. But I was very certain that I was going to win this one, because this was a very tight match. So I thought, oh, this would be cool. Sick combo there as well. 6-hit combo. Then he destroyed me a little bit. Tried to gain more conscious there. Every time I jumped, I would get punched. But I was still in the game somehow. It was just very close to seeing who can break them all. And so far, I broke them all. Never do a Soryuken after he does the Soryuken, because he can destroy you. So on to the second round, and yeah, so far it's been a bit intense, bruv. Like, honestly, I found a way to try and see if I can cut the corners. So far, his Sean is pretty decent, and another thing is that Sean in this game is supposed to be the bad Sean, but somehow he knows how to do it. I don't know why I did that taunt there. Wasn't supposed to do that. But I managed to find my combos throughout the super art, sorry. So yeah, eventually I thought I was getting by himself back into this. But it was very tight. So at this point, I tried to see if I could do it. And yeah, it was tough. So he tried to do a taunt for me as well. But eventually I found my foot and won the first round. Now it's 1-1. Now onto the final round, and this one now, I think this is more of a intense one. I say this a lot, but trust me, this fighting game is broken as hell, but it's so much fun to play. So there you go, I got hit. He hasn't even launched the hit until now, but eventually I found my foot on this one. So his kicks, Ken, is like so insane. I wasn't going to let him use that favourite combo of Sean's against me. So yeah, eventually I decided to pick up the pace and knock him out with a light punch. So yeah, that's me winning the game. Now let's see if I can continue the streak.